chest can be out a little. So my hair is drying. I'm a Rasta for life. Yeah, I'm a Rasta for life. Yeah, Big Ooman tings. Big Ooman tings. Takes a moment. You know what? Let me just. My face looks like it's so moisturized, but that's the good stuff. Hi, Winsome. I just washed my dreads, so I'm just trying to let them form a little bit. My gray hairs, my white hairs. Yeah, Big Ooman tings. What happened to the computer just turned off. Oh, no, we're not doing that. No, not yet. Wait. English people. We're just building momentum. I'm not going to go over the thumbs up anymore. I'm exhausted. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I made my announcements last night. Who doesn't want to adhere to what I say? You know what? I need to blend my face. Oh, let me do my little walk. Let me do a little walk with Becky. Yeah, because, you know. I'm so exhausted. No, I'm not. I haven't done nothing all day. What did I do today? I slept. What did I do today? I don't think I did anything today. As a matter of fact, I don't think I did a thing. No. Oh, I was live last night. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I did a live last night, and I was engaging with the people there. Yes, I was. Hi, Mary. Hi, Princess Rose Doll, darling. How is my Princess Rose Doll? How is my baby? And Janet Newbold, look at me. I'm rocking like a granny, look. Okay. Yeah, so we're just waiting till we build momentum, because you know how we do over here. You know, we build momentum. And, you know, sooner or later they start running over here, you know, wanting to see what's up tonight. So I got two presentations that I want to do. The first one is a video, and I'm going to leave the best to last, because I think the last one is more entertaining. But I want you guys, you know, to get used to listening to details. It's very important when you listen to people, even on live, wherever. And if they're, you know, telling you something and you're listening to them, especially on a live, it's important to listen to the details. Now, in this live, there's a young lady in England, my hometown, and she's coming from Jamaica via Belgium. I don't know if you guys saw this already, right? Thank you, That Is Said TV, because I'm going to use the live as a part of my presentation. I hope you don't mind. Credit goes to That Is Said TV. Good. And on her way through to the airport, all kind of terrors begin to happen to her. I felt bad for her. I started to actually, tear up because I'm like, wow. But now, if it was me, I think it would have went a different way because you ain't gonna do all of this to me and act like, oh no, you're not. And I was born in England, so you're gonna hear details about what happens to you when you pass through these airport streets and you're under suspicion. And then you're going to hear why you're under suspicion. And then after we do this one, we're going to go on the messy one. But this is not mixy and messy, this is Big Ooman Things. But I just want you to hear a man.
So my birthday go back since last year, so let me just wish everybody a happy new year, and let me just take the opportunity to thank everybody for your support, for your views, for your comments, for all the love that you guys have given Outlaw and I over the past year. So we just want to thank you, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Now guys, as you can see from the title of this video, this is a serious one. And this is something that happened to me very recently, right? So guys, you know what it is. You can see that I am got my coat on. Guys, I'm not messing about, right? I've got my hat, I've got my stuff, I've got my gloves, so you know where I am. Okay, I'm in the UK. Now, I don't usually, or I've stopped, should I say, I've stopped doing videos and vlogging while I'm in the UK. So many times I'm in the UK for a short period, I run in and run out and nobody knows. Nobody knows. I don't really video anymore while I'm in the UK, or I don't really make it be known that I'm in the UK. But yes, I'm in the UK.
Thank you, Princess, though.
Because, guys, truth be told, I am traumatized.
You know how we do, baby.
And I'm gonna go through everything that happened. So I recently came back to the UK. And my experience coming back to the UK was the worst experience I've ever had. Now, I've been back and forth so many times in the last few years. Well, over the years, right? Because, I travel frequently. But this experience has left me traumatized. I don't even know how I feel. Like, even speaking now, I don't even know how to express how I feel. So, I took a Virgin flight from Montego Bay to London Heathrow not long ago, right? And I checked in, everything was fine. Everything was smooth at check-in at the Jamaica end. Check-in was really quick. I got there quite early. So check-in was quick, smooth, everything, right? The flight was slightly delayed leaving, but not too much. We still arrived. We stopped in Bahamas for an hour. I was sat in row 61, and there are 66 rows this Virgin flight. So I was way at the back, right? So you've got all the rows in front of me to disembark the aircraft. So they all come off, everything is fine, their passports are getting checked, they're showing their passports, they're going, everything is fine. Remember, I'm 61, so I'm right at the back. I'm one of the last few people to come off, other than those who are needing assistance, right? So I come out the aircraft, I show my passport to one of the border force agents. And as soon as they see my passport, see my name, they're like, okay, can you come with us, please? Okay, fine. So I comply. So they walk me through, there's two of them, two border force agents. They walk me through, so I'm walking with everybody else that's come off the plane. I'm walking through with everybody else. And at this point, I kind of thought, this is strange. If they want to question me, my first thought is, why didn't they're going to question me, how come they didn't question me once I've collected my luggage? Guys, I watch Border Force, right? Answers, and I don't really want everybody up in my business like that. But I complied, right? Anyway, we got to the baggage claim. And once we got to the baggage claim, she said to me, okay, what does your suitcase look like? What does your luggage look like? So I described what my luggage is like. I let her know it's a hardback case and it's got like a ribbon. I told her the colour of the ribbon on it. So it took a while for my luggage to come around the carousel. It was standing there waiting, and there were one officer, one border force agent, should I say, either side of me. So one of the agents was like, the one was quite quiet and the other one was quite outspoken, like she was taking the lead. And she was looking around, and then she looked behind me There is a guy that's got a black suitcase. He's already taken his suitcase off the carousel, right? He's standing up with his family or the few people. So she looks around and he's got a black suitcase. It's not hard. It's not a hardback case like mine, but it does have a ribbon, the same colour as one I had. And the first thing she says to me is that your suitcase? Now, when she says that to me, like I said, I've watched enough Woodballs to know how they work. So at this point, I know in her mind, she's trying to ascertain whether I am working with somebody else, maybe another passenger. Maybe the passenger's seen that I have been taken by Border Force and they're collecting my suitcase. They're sniffing everybody that comes through. Quick sniff and, they walk through. So it gets to me. The person, and the dog handler, sees that I'm with two Border Force agents, one on either side, and he makes sure that he gets that dog to do an extra sniff, right? When I say extra sniff, I mean extra sniff. So he pulls the dog over to me and he encourages the dog to, sniff my suitcase. The dog sniffs it for like 2 or 3 seconds. He gets fed up. There's nothing.
So at this time now, the dogs are now sniffing her bags, sniffing her clothes, sniffing her all up and down, all over the place, until they tell her to take her handbag and pull it on the ground where the dog can continue to sniff out her handbag.
There, and he then wants to go on to the next person. The dog handler then pulls the dog back. Now, I've been watching the other people in front of me, right? And they wasn't getting this. Happened to them. He pulls the dog back to me and says, like, come on, boy, whatever he says. And the dog sits for 2 seconds and goes again, like, there's nothing there. All right, so the third time, he pulls the dog back again for a third time. And this time he says to me, put your bag on the floor. So I had like a handbag, my hand luggage. He says to me, put your handbag on the floor. And then he pulls the dog back. Now remember, guys, this is the third time. And it's like he's just really looking for something, like he's convinced something's there. Anyway, the dog comes, he sits the bag, he sits the suitcase, and he goes, there's nothing there. So clear, all clear, right? Okay, don't feel nothing to be clear. And guys, if you know, like at Heathrow or any airport.
I know you are Princess Rose Doll.
And you're about to go through the
fabulous.
Tables there, and that's where they search you. That's where they like to stop you and search you. Just as you think that you've made it and you're going to go through, if you are carrying anything, that's where they stop and search you. So this is my thing. Why couldn't they have just stopped and searched me right there, right?
Okay, now she's going through to customs.
I was watching people come off the flight and walking through, nothing to be clear, and they were stopping a couple of people there and then just searching them and letting them go. So my interest is, why do they have to literally take me from the plane door, embarrass me in front of everybody, because now all eyes are on me, right? I felt so embarrassed, I felt so humiliated. But guys, that's not even the worst of it. I'm going to get into it. This is just the tip of the iceberg. But at that point, I said to her, why have I been, met at the plane door? And what is this about? Why? Because obviously I'm a target now. The main Border Force agent says to me, I'm not at liberty to disclose those details to you. I said,
can you imagine? You're doing this to me and you can't tell me the reason why? Yeah? Aye.
Okay, fine. So she guides me over to where the tables are and asks me to put my luggage on the table. I open my suitcase and she takes every single item out of the suitcase, and I've never, ever, ever had a search like this. Like, she took every item out of my suitcase, fine, but
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
She unfolded every single item of clothing piece by piece, spread it out on the table, and spread her hands all over it, patted it down to make sure that, there was nothing there. All of my toiletries and cosmetics, she opened everything, my lotions, everything got swiped, everything got tested. Once the suitcase was empty, she then put the suitcase into the scanner. So she felt around to feel if there's any abnormalities, I guess. Didn't see anything. She puts the suitcase in the scanner. It goes through the scanner, it comes back negative, there's nothing there. Another Border Force agent comes over with all of these swabs. He's swabbing my clothes, he's swabbing my bag, he's swabbing everything. At this point, I also had to take my shoes off. Because obviously, if there's something inside me, it's going to come through in the sweat, right? That's how it works.
So that's why they swab you. Listen to the details. Right? She got swabbed already, and she also has to take off her shoes and her socks because of the sweat issue. And what they're looking for is if you're carrying anything internally, it'll come out in your perspiration.
Well, so they scanned my shoes come back negative, nothing there. Scanned my suitcase, swabbed all of my clothes, all of my toiletries and cosmetics, everything I have in the suitcase, swabbed them, and he puts them through the tester thing, comes back, there's nothing there.
Madam and madam.
So throughout this time, she continues to question me. Oh, because I've got a lot of stamps in my passport, right? Why are you traveling so much? Why are you traveling so much? And why are you traveling via Belgium? Why have you got Belgian stamps? And I said, to travel to Jamaica via Belgium or via bus is a lot cheaper for me. I don't usually pay more than £200. She didn't believe she didn't believe me. So she's asking me, well, if you travel directly, how much is it? I'm saying here it could be £1,000 at times, or even more, depending on when you go. So she wants to see proof. She says, I need to see proof of your bookings to prove that this is how much you're paying to go via Brussels. So she said, do you have your banking app on you? Do you have receipts? I said, yes, I do. I have my banking app on my phone. I load it up and I put TUI in the search bar, and I show her about 3 or 4 of my last tickets, which were from Brussels. And they all came up to about £170. None of them was more than £200. So she looked a bit surprised when I showed her that. But she had to be satisfied with that because I provided evidence.
Mm-hmm.
She then asked me some other questions, financial questions, loads of different questions she asked me. And each time she wanted proof. Guys, I was able to answer her questions, show her evidence, give her proof of every single transaction, every question that she asked me. I was like, okay, yeah, here it is. And I was able to show her months or, in one case, a year's worth of evidence and proof. So she asked me a lot of questions. I can't get into each question, but she asked me a lot of questions about finances. And what I want to say as well, in between this time, every question she asked me, I would satisfy her answer, show her evidence, she'd go back to her boss, go to her superior, come back to me, find something else to ask me. And I would answer her questions, show her the evidence she required, and then she'd have to go back to her boss, and then she'd come back with something else. Now it's like, she just wouldn't let me go because I just felt like she already had a preconceived idea of what she thought I may do or may have or may say. And everything she asked me, bang. I answered them, and I was able to support my statement or support what I said with evidence. And that's why she had to keep going back to her boss and coming back every minute with something else to try and trip me up or try to, just try to trip me up or ask me a question that I wouldn't be able to answer or show evidence for. But I was able to every single time. Anyway, at this point now, I've been complying, right? But at this point now I get annoyed because it's been over an hour and a half since they've had me. And now I get annoyed and I just say, why is it that you had to literally march me from the plane door to here? Why couldn't you have stopped me here? I've been watching other people pass, and you stopped a few people here at Nothing to Declare, and answering them questions, researching them. Why couldn't you do the same thing with me? Why did you have to march me off the plane? I said I feel so embarrassed and humiliated, and let me tell you why as well. When I got to, whenever I travel from Jamaica coming back to England, I tell nobody. Nobody knows. Those who need to know, right?
Here they listen to the details.
Very small circle.
Listen to the details.
Yeah? I don't tell anybody that I'm coming. However, when I got to the airport, even before I left the airport, I saw somebody that seemed as though was traveling too, and seemed as though they were going to be on the same flight as me. When I got to the airport, I saw that person. Me and this person don't talk, we don't speak. I've never actually spoken to this person, and I will never speak to this person because they're associated with somebody that I don't like at all. Okay, and the person will say they don't like me either.
Listen to the details.
But this person only wishes Outlaw and I bad. They're on our case all the time, just trying to. I don't know. I want to say get a reaction so that we can move out of the community. That's the only way that I can put it without going into too much detail, right? They've got nothing good to say. They're always finding the negative. They're always on our case, even up to very, very recently. They've been on even after all of this, they're still on our case, right? And the person that I saw at the airport is associated with this person. And that was the only person that knew outside my circle that I was traveling. There was I think a subscriber that I saw on the plane, and she called out to me and I said hello as I was walking through the ad, and that was it. So I'm going to come back to why I've mentioned this piece, yeah, because it's part of the story, right? Anyway, I didn't, yeah, so as I said, I explained to the border force agents that this is really embarrassing, humiliating. I'm being treated. Feeling expressing my views. She wasn't part of my case. I didn't have any dealings with her. She came over to me and she just said very softly. She said to me, she said, "I really like the way that you've just expressed yourself and the way that you've articulated yourself." And I said to her, "Listen, not because you see me look like this, yeah, and not because you've probably got a preconceived idea of who you think I am not that person. I said, I'm educated, I had a good job before I left, because at this point I had explained that I'm back and forth, I'm a dual citizen and everything like that, and I can come and go if I want. I said, just because I may look like this, you may have a preconceived idea of who you think I am, and I'm not the person that you think I am. You know, so I'm educated, I've had a good job, I know how to articulate myself in certain situations when I need to. I know how to speak a certain way, I know how to put my points across. And I'm not a fool. And I just don't understand why I've had to be made to feel so embarrassed and humiliated in front of everybody. I said, even on the flight, there was somebody that from my community, and can you imagine now, they've probably gone back and called the person that they're associated with and told that person, and news spreads like wildfire, right? And it's embarrassing for me because I've not done anything. So she said, oh, I understand, and, it's just new home office policy and all this, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that was that.
Hi, Carlos,
so
darling.
the main lady that's been with me now, can't find anything on me. Remember, at this point, she's taken off my shoes, she's scanned my shoes, she's scanned my suitcase. I've been sniffed at the sniffer dog harder than I've ever been sniffed by a sniffer dog before. My suitcase has been scanned. Every item in my luggage has been swabbed and checked. And my story, everything she's asked me, I'm able to verify and give account for with evidence.
Listen up.
That's done. She goes back to her superior.
Listen up.
At this point, I think, okay, they're done with me now. They're going to pack me up, and say,
no, they're not.
Guys?
No, they're not.
No. She comes back after speaking to her superior, and she asks me, and this is the point that I didn't say, throughout the time that she's searching me and kind of questioning me, she keeps asking me, did you eat on the plane? Did you eat on the plane? She asked me
details.
The first 2 times I said to her, yes, I did eat on the plane. Second time I said to her, yes, I did. The third time she asked me, I said, listen, if I didn't eat on the plane, you would already know. Because I know that the air hostesses, the air cabin crew are probably told to look out for anybody that's not eating on the plane and report it. I said, if I didn't eat on the plane, you would already know.
You hear the details? You hear that? That they're trained to observe people. And one of the observations is if you don't eat on the plane, okay, you're going to be checked out for not eating. Now, what's the reason for that? Because if you're carrying something internally, you ain't going to be able to eat. You see how they observe once? This is what I said before. That these airport people, they go by observing and body chemistry and all of that. They trained for stuff like that. So me who is a upwardly what you call it, citizen, me not even a think about eating and not eating, because when me get pamphlet, me want yam. But the people who's doing whatever, you see this? Wow, this is amazing. Wow.
You would already know. So stop asking me this. You would know if I didn't eat on the plane. You'd be told. Yes, I did eat on the plane. But the worst thing is, guys, there was two people next to me, 2 ladies next to me, right? I was sitting on the aisle seat, so the lady sitting in the middle, and the lady sitting on another aisle seat next to me. And none of them hardly ate on the plane. Like, none of them hardly ate a thing on the plane. Do you think they got stopped and taken? No. So I said to the lady, I've been compliant, right? And I understand I'm a single black female traveller coming from Jamaica. I understand what's going through your mind. I understand what you guys are thinking, right? So I've got nothing against what you have to do. Do your work. But I just felt humiliated, and I thought you could have done it another way. Anyway, like I said, she goes to the superior, she comes back. She then says to me, we have reason to believe that you are concealing
backside
things internally.
Backside.
Yes. Now they believe that I'm carrying drugs inside of me.
No, sir.
So she says to me, at this point, I'm going to have to arrest you. No, at this point, I'm going to arrest you. Do you object to a scan? I just said to her, listen, scan me. Just scan me because I've got nothing to hide.
No, man. No, me not understand that the one day.
I don't have anything to hide. Scan me if you want to scan me, scan me. She says, I need to go through the formal procedure and explain everything and tell you. I said, listen, just do what you have to do. So she reads me my rights. I'm arresting you on suspicion of the importation of a illegal substance, whatever she says, right? You have the right to remain silent and all that good stuff. So she reads me my rights, and I have to sign a paper. So she takes me around the back. When I go around the back, there is the scanners there, and there are about 6 or 7 other border force agents all sitting around the monitor, right? So I go into this room, and she says, I've got to strip naked. I've got to strip naked.
Oh my
Like,
God.
if there are any children watching this, I suggest you cover their ears or let them leave the room now, because I do want to tell you exactly what happened without any filter. But I understand that this is quite sensitive, and if they're children, maybe you just want to remove them from the room now, okay? So she takes me into the room. It's two female border force agents.
Listen to the details.
She says, I've got to strip naked, and I've got to take. At her instruction, I've got to take off a layer of each piece of clothes. So I've had the jumper on, so I've got to take the jumper off. Stop. She's got to inspect it and take my jeans off. Blah 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 blah. Anyway. I think this is when it became emotional for me, because I was standing there in my underwear now, and now I've got to take my bra off. So I take my bra off, she takes it, and that's when the tears just start streaming down my face. I couldn't hold it anymore. I just started feeling emotional.
Oh, poor baby. Never mind. Oh, God.
Guys, that's when the tears just started to roll down my face, because I just felt so humiliated. Like, I just felt like imagine, I've come back to the UK. I don't usually fly direct. This is the thing. I usually always go by Amsterdam or Belgium because it's just cheaper. And I have no problem with them wanting to do their searches, but you search me and you come up with nothing. And now I feel it feels degrading now that you've stooped to this level that I have to strip in front of strangers. And so I take my bra off and I give it to her, and I just start crying. And I say, listen, I'm crying not because I'm guilty of anything, but I'm crying because I feel so humiliated to have to do this in front of strangers. So I have to take my bra off, I have to take my underwear off, I give it to her, she inspects everything.
God.
And then I have to squat. I have to part my butt cheeks, I have to bend down, bend my knees, and in this funny position. And she has to come and look up underneath me. Like, do you know what I mean? It's so, and I felt so undignified. I just felt embarrassed. And, anyway, I gathered myself together because I thought, they're not going to get the best of me. So I kind of just take a breath and I just kind of get myself together. And then I have to put on this white suit, right? I put on this white overall suit.
Listen to the details.
Then I have to go outside. I go outside, and like I said, there were 6 or 7 other agents, mixed men and women, and the boss, the senior, is there. I have to go and stand in the scanner, stretch my arms out, stand in the scanner, and it literally takes about 3 or 4 seconds to scan through. Now, guys, I know, like I said, I wasn't I told them this, I kept telling them this. I know that once I go through, the people on the other end can automatically see whether I've got things concealed inside me or not, right? And these 6 or 7 border force agents were all standing behind the camera. Oh, and you know what? They were standing there in anticipation, because it was almost like, yes, we haven't found anything else in here, but she's definitely got something on her. We're going to find it now. So I go through the scanner, and they say to me, take a seat in the room while we analyze the footage. Guys, there's nothing to analyze. There's nothing in me. You know there's nothing
Thank
in
you.
Me. But go through the motions then. So I sit in the room for about 5 minutes. After about 5 minutes,
Isn't this sad, Angela? Doesn't bring me to tears.
Okay, you can get dressed and you're free to go.
What? You're free?
There was no apology. There was no sorry that you had to go through this. I'm sorry that there was no empathy. There was no, I know it's been an uncomfortable experience for you, but we're just doing what you're doing. We thank you for complying with us. Sorry for the experience. There's none of that, and I think that's what made me really angry as well. There was none of that. It was, well, you can get dressed and you're free to go. At that point, The two
Yes,
female
I auntie.
border agents are still in the room with me. So I
But
said,
listen,
we're
you're
in
not hearing
privacy.
nothing yet.
Oh no, I don't think we're allowed to
So
leave you alone.
sad.
I'm like,
My God, it just made me
I'm thinking to
cry.
myself, you've had me start naked in front of you. You searched every inch of me. You put me through a scanner. What could I be hiding now? So I said, go and speak to your manager because I want to get dressed in privacy. So she goes and speaks
Mm-mm.
to her manager or her boss, and the boss says, okay, yeah, she can have a privacy. So I'm left in the room alone. I get dressed. I come out. Again, then nobody says anything to me. Nobody says sorry. Nobody says sorry for the inconvenience. It's taken me 2 hours of my time. Nobody said anything to me. I'm traumatized. Um, so as I walk past, as I'm getting ready to walk past everybody, I just said, "You didn't get the result that you
Right,
wanted, did you?"
Angela? God.
And their face, they all just looked so like they really thought that I was the one. I think more than that for me is also they were tipped off. Yeah,
Listen
because
to the
I've been doing a little bit of
details.
research into this as well. They were
Yes.
tipped off. Somebody specifically got in contact with them and
Yeah.
said to them, look out for this one.
Yeah.
Or somebody has said to them, that person is carrying something that they
Yes.
believe I've got somebody. And
Yes.
that's why the story about the person in my community, that's why I had to mention that part about the person in my community. Because I don't tell anybody I'm traveling. And they were the only person that knew that I was traveling because on the day, yeah? They would have seen me, or an associate of theirs would have seen me. And I don't want to put out, I don't want to point fingers. I don't want to. We gotta have the evidence. But you know when you start racking your mind and you start thinking, okay, who did I see?
Mm-hmm.
Who knew? Who didn't see that? That was the
Mm-hmm.
only person. I might be putting two and two together and coming up with 10.
Mm-hmm.
But the funny thing is this: I don't put it past that person because they're evil and they're wicked. So I don't put it past that person.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that I've spoken to who knows me, and knows the situation. Sorry guys, I had to stop the video. I had a call coming in. But like I was saying, you get to the point where you start wrecking your brain. And
Yeah.
you're thinking, you start thinking, who knew,
Who
who
knew
saw me, who
exactly?
was aware. And like I said, I would not put it past that person. Like I really wouldn't put it past that person because they've just been a pestilence in my life for no
Mm-hmm.
reason. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't bother
Mm-hmm.
anybody. We don't bother anybody. And I just feel like it's because they just want to see Outlaw and I not in that community anymore. But like I said, I won't even get into that. And the funny thing is, like I said, everybody I've told, everybody I've spoken to, everybody that knows me knows the situation. 99% of them, the first thing they said was, "Are you sure it's not that person? Are you
Okay.
sure it's not that person?"
Okay.
So what does that
Okay.
say?
All right.
But guys, yeah, it was. It was an ordeal, and like the first few days afterwards, I didn't even really sleep. And I mean, that could have been for anything. That could have been jet lag or anything. But all that kept going through my mind was the events. So the events just kept replaying in my mind,
Yeah.
replaying in my mind. Especially the strip search. It just
Yes.
kept going. It
Poor
just kept going
thing.
over my
Never
mind, over my
mind.
mind, over my mind. And it seems like that's all I was thinking about.
Never
Like
mind,
my mind was just
sweetheart.
consumed with the events that happened. And it's funny because now I'm thinking back, I keep thinking to myself, I should have said this, I should have asked them this, I should
No.
have asked them this. But when you're going through that situation at a time, you just, you're just in a bit of a daze. You don't think of all the things you should have, could have asked. Anyway, once they let me go and I came to the exit, now I'm in the airport, in the arrivals part, I literally walk around lost. Like I call my mom, I call my sister, and I call Outlaw, and I call all, everyone else to call and letting them know because they didn't allow me any calls while I was in there. Um, and I'm just walking around in circles. Like I've got my case. At one point, I just have to stand still for a while because I was like, what just happened? Like what
Wow.
really just happened? I couldn't just walk out and act normal and go about my daily business because nobody was picking me up. I had to be.
So sad. So yeah, I just wanted us to watch that because it
Train,
was.
so I had to make way to the train station. But it's like my feet couldn't move. I couldn't. Like I was stuck still for a while, and when I did move, I was literally just walking around the arrivals lounge in circles. Didn't even know where I was going. Just walking around like I was lost. People must be looking at this.
Yeah, you guys, I just wanted you to see that one, and I have another one. I have another one just to change the tone, because that was kind of that was kind of sad, but it just goes to show you that in your own surrounding environment, when something happens to you, you got to think, who would do this to me? Because you're completely innocent. There's nothing on you. You're just traveling from Jamaica to Belgium to the UK, and this is what you go through because people got something they don't like about you. It could happen to me. It could happen to anybody. But you're innocent, but just to know you're being treated like a common criminal. You're innocent. You know you are. And in the end, it's proven. But just to go through all of that detail, then you got to think, who would do this to me? Real big Ooman things. Hi, Diane, sweetheart. Hi, Carl. Yeah, it's very sad. Hi, Tucker. Bucker. Okay, so now we're going to listen to a man's point of view. You might know who this man is, but don't kill the messenger. I just found it to be very entertaining, and it's about how a man feels a woman should be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I just think this is so funny.
I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine.
I'm just sharing this thing here.
I'm gonna let it shine.
I'm sorry, Aunt Tucker. I'm sorry, baby.
This little light of mine.
I know you cried, right?
I'm gonna let it shine.
Thank
Let
you.
it shine, let it
Thank you,
shine,
sweetheart.
let
I
it
just want you to
shine.
listen to this man. I'm sorry, Tucker. I know how you feel. I gotta get $2,500 to get it so I could purchase a jitsu, one of them. Yeah. Thank you, Tucker. So this is a Jamaican man. Not Angel. What's up, Not Angel?
Good evening.
Listen to this Jamaican man.
Good evening, church, all who are joining me on this live this evening. Oh my God.
I don't want to show his, thingy.
God, no. I can't do it like
Of course I love you guys. Of course I do. You're here with me, the Rasta. This one right here.
They are so good. Me not good like them. Yeah. When I was younger, I wanted to be a preacher. I wanted to be a pastor when I was younger. And now I am a heathen. I used to be a Sunday Adventist.
Thank you. He's so funny.
Like
He's funny. Nobody doesn't like him, but I just think he's so hilarious.
I can't tweet the arm.
Hi, Guyanese number 2. He's so funny.
No,
Listen, just listen to him.
But you see, when me cook my pork chops, one nice man. Oh,
we not eat pork round here.
Pork chops. Oh, I just love my pork chops. Join me, share the live, invite people to the live. Oh, God, this evening, I have something to share with you. I have a new development to share with you all this evening. Gather one and all. Get your popcorn. Get your favorite drink. Get your, what is up name again? Bebble, I say name, Bebble. Get your wash. Personally speaking, I like ginger beer.
I got me some wine.
I like when the ginger enough in it. Lord Jesus, what nice, like your Sunday evening dinner. Your nice woman in your house serve you with some nice ginger beer and some wash. handsome, pebble. Oh God, with your nice Sunday dinner. But these women nowadays, they don't know nothing about that. Who don't want to serve man no dinner? Treat the man like a king. Giving him dinner with all 2 plates. 1 plate of in the meat and 1 plate of in the food. I'm not doing the rice things still, so I don't want the rice and peas.
Good night, Tucker.
And bulgur and them shit them in here. Not no nice like bulgur and peas. Bulgur and gungo. Or bulgur and red peas, man.
Okay, sweetie. Good night, Tucker.
Coconut milk. Yeah, chef, you know. Play with me, you know.
Thank you,
I'm
Ayanti.
going live. Oh, I'm going live. Come join me. Waiting on you to come on the live. Oh, the live is building up. I see the audience building up. I like to see when my audience building up. Oh, my audience building up. Hey, my audience building up. And I like to see that. Oh, this little light of mine. Oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Hey. I have tomato, little vegetable on the side, man. One nice man. Your little queen, man, come serve up on a Sunday evening, man. Cook your nice food, man. Oh, God. Those times when women used to cook for their men and serve them on a platter. When you get at the food as the man, you can taste the love in the food. Well, nowadays, man, I don't know about them, there's something there. I don't know how to taste love in a food. Oh, God, when women were women. God, I pray till the day come back when woman and woman again. When you're nice little queen in your house, share out your nice little food. I want you to get up and join up in them because I'm going to talk to some of you tonight. Want to send the request them. Want to request to come on the live. We're going to have conversations. I'm going to tell you some eye-opening things tonight, you see. I'm going to open up your eyes tonight, you see. Because you know 119 not ordinary. And the food never talk about the whole night. Me not talk about food the whole night. Tonight, I'm going to talk about sexual harassment. But I'm just waiting for some more people to gather up
Life with Carson.
on this live.
Bless up your clean nice self.
All who hungry. I don't want to hear about food because I'll get hungry. I don't feel time, you know. I'm sorry for you. Eat something, find something to eat. Anyway, let me just tell you this quickly. There was a time, you see, when women used to take pleasure in cooking for their men. Then my mother and dear woman, you know, and the man they want to cook for them. I mean, I have a problem cooking because I love cook. I mean, love cook for my woman. But I'm just saying, the role really belongs to the woman. And women used to take pleasure.
Thank you, Donovan Marshall.
And let me tell you something, this when they don't cook. And they serve you the food, man. Jesus Christ, just the presentation alone. You can't see the love in the plate. But the vegetable and the this and the that. And then there are 2 plates, you know, one with the meat, one with the salty, and one with the food. Then you could all get a 3rd plate with all the gravy. And where them arrange it and present it to the man. You know she respect you.
I'm just blocking like into the eating, it's fun.
The older men in the life know me I talk about. You know young boy, I don't know no shit. And you see when you taste that food, when you bite into that food, you taste love. You taste the love in that food because you cook it with love. And you can taste the actual love.
I'm talking about a man. I'm watching a man.
And you taste the love in the food.
Talking about a woman.
Those were the days when women were women. Those were the days when women were real women. But tonight, what I want to talk about,
Hi, bank
and
killer.
what I want us to discuss tonight, is this. There is no such thing as sexual harassment. Sexual harassment does not exist. Sexual harassment is an invention of feminism to fight against man, to stop man from look woman, to make woman can send man at prison to look them, to turn man in a criminal to look them. Sexual harassment was invented in 1975 by a feminist woman.
Listen to the details.
Lynn Farley. She
Lynn
was a journalist,
Farley.
and she also was a lecturer at
Learn something. Her name was Lynn Farley, and she represents the woman's feminist group and introduced sexual harassment to the world.
Cornell University in the United States. That feminist woman
It's not a wig.
was the first person ever to
It's not
utter
a
the
wig.
words sexual harassment.
Okay? May I block and delete the wall? I don't know.
Prior to 1975, nothing never named
Hi,
sexual
princess.
harassment.
That's what I said, princess.
never
Not look
exist.
upon them. Me just have to delete them as them come, princess. Just delete them as you see them with them smart remarks.
To marginalize man, to small up man, to fight against man. And make me tell you something. You see that something that them call sexual harassment? Listen to me and listen to me good. Me want to listen to me and listen to me very good. Prior to 1975, the same thing that they are now calling sexual harassment, it used to be called the chase. So when a man look at a woman the first time and she act like she don't want him, the man then pursued her through a process called the chase.
Hijack.
And women
Hijack
used
Highland.
to enjoy the chase. Women used to be
Oversimplifications.
flattered by the chase. Women used to look forward to having men chasing after them, and they enjoyed it. But feminism come along and tell we say, no, that sexual harassment. Them all come up with one something named unwanted sexual advances. Unwanted sexual advance.
Thank you, guys.
So when you see a woman and you like her and you make an advance
Bella.
towards her, the advance must not be unwanted, it must be wanted.
Ronald.
But the one them tell
Jones Johnson.
how we supposed to know if the woman are gonna want it or the woman not gonna want it? You mustn't look a woman unless she wants you to look her. But all the man are gonna know if the woman wants you to look her. Because if she don't want you to look her, how you look her? That's unwanted. That's an unwanted sexual advance.
Thank you, Brandon.
No name sexual harassment. No name something. Something name harassment. Something name assault. Because a man can assault a woman.
Thank you, guys.
If you touch a woman, if you see a woman and you touch her, that's assault. There are laws for that. But with Parliament in Jamaica now follow America. And I see my good friend Bob Strange go and lead the enactment of sexual harassment laws. And I can tell Bob Strange, the minister, the honorable minister, And I can tell any lawyer or any judge in Jamaica that we already had laws to deal with everything that they're calling sexual harassment. And sexual harassment is a
Hi,
very subjective
Brandy.
thing. Because if a
Cat
girl
lover,
I walk down
thank
the
you.
road
Cat
and a
lover,
man there on a
thank you.
construction site are working in dirty clothes, and he says some things to the girl, and she feels
If I'm generated,
that's
yes,
harassment.
I
She
am.
feel offended by it. You just swap the construction worker with somebody like Shaggy,
Yeah, they good.
and if Shaggy said the very same things to her,
Watch the
she's not
video.
offended.
Listen to the video.
She don't think it's sexual harassment. In fact, she would welcome the attention.
I'm already somebody's grandmother.
So this thing when I'm talking about sexual harassment, me are telling them say no name no sexual harassment. Nobody never used the word sexual harassment prior to 1975.
True.
A feminist woman named Lynn Farley come up with that. God they want to stop man for a look woman.
Thank you, G. And
Poopa Jesus. 119.
hi, Cat. Hi, Miss
In
Young.
119 I talk to you know man. I educate you know.
It looks like the Shia Homan.
And anybody can challenge me.
Yes, I do smoke.
I'm not can win.
Lila.
Call me not talk fuckery.
Dashia Horn. Bless up
You
yourself,
know, we have
darling.
sexual harassment law of all America.
Could you all
In
listen?
America, if you look at a woman too long, if you look at a woman too long, she call the cops.
That's a good one.
Me shocked until me nearly dead. One day me in America, in New Jersey.
Come on, guys. Stop it. Stop it, guys. Come
Nice
on.
girl.
I don't want to have to block you guys. Come on, stop.
So me admire her because me a man come from Jamaica where you can admire a woman.
Hi, Dadia.
So me start admire her now. And I said, Jesus, girl, I look nice. So me I look upon her, you know how we look upon
Thank
girl
you.
in the light, you know?
Thank you, Lila.
You know? Undress them with her eyes and
Thank you. Please, guys, let's listen. And don't forget to
then
subscribe.
hear the young miss give out.
Being you love
What you
me
looking
so
at?
much.
Huh? What you looking at? What are you looking at like that? What you looking at? I'm gonna call the cops. And she started to cut her phone. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the cops. My friend something. Listen, me nearly dropped them. Cause me never didn't know say a woman in America can call the cops.
Thank you, Dashia.
Because a man look on her.
Yes, in America they will.
And that them introduce a Jamaica now.
Oh.
Why them come with this damn foolishness in our parliament about sexual harassment laws. And I am not telling you that you know have some boss, we have some woman at work in their workplace and true they want sexual
Thank you,
woman.
Dashia.
Them sabotage the woman. But trust me, there are laws in place already to deal with that.
True.
Because if you look on the law on blackmail, it is blackmail. The law on blackmail say if you want force anybody to give up something of value for your favor, exchange favors or something of value under duress, it's blackmail.
Okay.
And those laws already exist.
True.
And of course, sex is something of value. And so there is no need for any sexual harassment law. It's just an anti-man campaign. This anti-man campaign that the women nowadays are on. They come up with this thing about sexual harassment. Because man no feel look woman. Man no feel look woman. Me no know how to do. Because there are many couples today who are married, who when the man first approached her, she said no, she had no interest in him. And today they are happily married.
Happy birthday.
Because he, quote unquote, sexually harassed her. He chased her. And today
Hi,
they are
Gloria.
married with children. days now, according to these feminists, when you call to a woman one time and she said no, if you go look at her again, that's unwanted sexual advance and that's sexual harassment. Papa Jesus. So anybody want to challenge me upon that and tell me, say, yes, name sexual harassment for true. Not no name, so. Every man has a God-given right to pursue any woman.
True, agreed. I agree.
Any time,
I
under
agree.
any circumstance.
I agree.
I see Chris Gale found
Thank
himself
you,
in trouble
Olivier.
because he play one cricket match and one reporter come to interview him and him invite her out for a drink. And the world come down on him, say it was inappropriate.
People who don't smoke end up with lung cancer. And they don't smoke anything. They just get lung cancer. It's not a smoking thing. Good? It's a defect. It's you know. So, again, a lot of people smoke and don't get lung cancer. And then you got people who don't smoke, healthy, vegetarian, water every day, 24 hours a day, they holier than thou, they all of that. And they end up with lung cancer. So what's up? Stop telling me about what's healthy and what's not healthy. You cannot dictate that to me as much as you cannot turn one gray hair back into black.
Right. Well, let me tell you this. It is never inappropriate for a man to look at a woman.
Why you don't tell me not to drink alcohol? Which is worse? Alcohol, correct? Good.
Never. A man can look a woman anywhere. And if you, because that's how God made us. God make we like that. God make we operate that way there. God make we as human beings to reproduce.
Thank you.
And so God made us to function.
Thank
God
you,
and
Yusuf.
nature and the natural order. Make we function in such a way that we are attracted to each other.
Thank you, Island Queen. I love
men
you too.
pursue women or women pursue men who they are attracted to. And God and the natural order never know nothing about a reporter. The difference between Chris Gale and the reporter, or the difference between a boss and a worker.
I love you too,
or the
Yusuf.
difference between an office environment.
Thank you, best friends
that's
forever.
man-made. That has nothing, that's not natural.
No,
that has
Yusuf.
nothing to do with nature and God.
I'm double.
God intended man to look at the woman anyway. Or woman to look man anyway. Woman can't look man to, you know.
Thank you, Gloria.
There is nothing in nature stopping woman from looking man. So all of these naturally occurring functions that we are supposed to be operating by, the nowadays woman and the feminists come along and tell me, say, no man, I don't say it go man. So if me is a boss in my workplace, and me see a nice little damsel come in there, me can't look at her because she's my quote-unquote subordinate. And I have too much power over her to look at her.
Thank you, Pedro.
But suppose that she for be my wife. Suppose she if you have a family with. Suppose she if you spend the rest of my life with. I must cover my eyes and not look in her direction because I'm her boss and she's my quote-unquote subordinate. I hate that word, man. It's a very discriminatory word.
Yes.
But anyway.
Yes, subordinate.
So tell anybody out the road, in anywhere in the world, on the face of this earth, any miss a man, any miss woman, say 119 say, nothing no name sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is an invention invented
Hi,
in
Conway.
1975. Just ready. So we want to get what me are saying. For hundreds of thousands of years, we operated as human beings one way. Hundreds of thousands of years, man and woman are related to each other in a particular way.
Wait, true.
All of a sudden, feminism come along in the 1970s, start in the 60s, but blossom in the 70s. And tell everybody, say, no, a woman time now. We can't operate that way there. Man no fi look woman again. Man no fi run down woman. Man no fi chase woman. If you look at woman and she say, no, you must just stop. You must try again and try to persuade her to change her mind. If you do that, it's sexual harassment. What bullshit.
I agree with him.
What bullshit.
Hi, my darling Ingrid. You're late,
tell
but at least you're
anybody
here.
to challenge me 119 on that when me say nothing no name sexual harassment. It does not exist. I mean, know you have some little crosses,
So
man, some
I
little
do.
crosses, man, in some workplace.
Abby.
Sabotage woman because the woman don't want to sleep with him. Me don't know how sex coming at that. Me don't know how that name sexual harassment.
Remember to subscribe.
Because
Hey.
sleep, the man want time to sleep.
Lion Zion.
Probably the man genuinely like her. Probably the boss in the place genuinely like her. Want to be like seeing her as his wife. Want to build a family. Probably he's dreaming of having a family with her. But their mind so smutty that once out man a look at a woman a sexy one. You know want nothing but sex. So then call it sexual harassment. Alright, so somebody said, I don't think you know what you're saying. So come and challenge me, man. I am welcoming anybody. Come and challenge me. Come and argue with me on that. Come tell me. Why me don't know what me I say? Come tell me 119. Say me don't know what me I say. When me say, no name sexual harassment. It's a feminist invention. Invented in 1975.
She fell asleep, Ingrid.
By a Cornell University lecturer named Lynn Farley.
Hi,
who gave
Alfonso.
a speech in 1975 and used those words for the first time. Never existed before 1975. What did? Me born before that. Me born before sexual harassment exists. I mean, know my father. If my father...
I'm not a Rastafarian. There's no such thing as a Rastafarian. That word just irks me, Rastafarian. No, there's no such word as a Rastafarian. You're a Rasta. That's it. Not Rastafarian. No, no. I'm not a Rastafarian. No, I'm not.
Father never sexually harassed my mother, I wouldn't be here today. Because in those days, when a man look at a woman, the woman had to, or when she wanted the man, in order for her to seem dignified, she had to pretend that she don't want him, for him to chase her. That is how the world used to run.
True.
That is how women and men used to relate to each other.
True.
So
Agreed.
come and challenge me 119 on that and say me don't know what I talk about. Come, I'm ready for you. Gemma Stone.
I love my moderators.
Right.
I just love them.
Caps and roses. In the meantime, Jesus Christ, me all I get worse. You know, anytime I come to life, me get worse.
True.
Because I'm so passionate, me shout so much. Me shout like a preacher, so much like a preach, me a preach. I want to not even give me nothing for me buy some water.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
You can't give me something? Eh? Give me a little something, man. Let me buy some water. Can't buy one case of water.
Here come the beggings. They love begging, see?
I'm not hearing you. Please come off the speaker. Or something. I'm not hearing it at all. It sounds very far. Take off the headphone or whatever you have on. It sounds so. Yes.
This is
In the
119.
meanwhile, King Milani, come in. Invite King Milani. I'm not hearing nothing else. The thing already.
All the rest of them, my boss. I hope it not too noisy.
Thank you,
Yeah.
AC.
Yes, sir, boy, right now,
It
you're
light.
the boss.
Yes.
Right now, you're one of the few man with courageous attack the thing them as them be.
Yeah.
I have some man pull up and because they're not brave, you know.
But
Tell
how
man,
are you?
they're afraid of shop lock on them, man.
How are the shop locking them afraid of?
The weaponizing of the pum pum member say bad and gun, you know.
Yes.
To those who, you know.
But how shop not lock for making Milani?
You know, go shop, you know, go lock for you because I guess a woman know general when you see general, you know. Woman know ducking over frightened type of story.
Listen, Milani. Me I get more woman now than before, you know.
Thank you.
I know woman I look me now, you know. Me never have so much
All right.
I know woman the
You know, really.
woman I message me every day, you know, thing Milani.
So any woman they see want a whim. Only a broken woman want a whim. A real functional woman don't want a non-functional man.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell her that.
Yeah, but there, man.
Where do you have a
But
fan?
the situation nice. No, man, I look at bar vibes, you know? I look at launch thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Because they are very good men out there, you know, but most people don't consider that. They feel like every man is the same, which it's not.
Hi, Risha.
Right. But why you feel say the man them afraid to talk, Sher?
Alright. Every man don't think the same way. Most men will talk and some will not talk. I don't know why.
So Sher, you have a nice man in your life?
Oh my, of course it is.
For real?
Yes.
And you check for him and him treat you good and so.
Of course it is. And he's guiding me as well to taking some advice on him. You never too old nor young to learn something or advice on somebody. Everybody know that man is the man for the house. No woman.
Hello,
that
Abri.
manage no house.
Right. So he's older than you, Sher?
Yes, of course.
Okay. How long now go on?
Going for a year now.
Okay. I don't have kids?
Same way the man can lock off anything for you, because you need it too.
Yes, yes. All right, Sher. Me I go run here now. You heard me have other people that wait for me. All right, so that is exactly what I'm talking. You say a number of things. First of all, if somebody hold you down against your will, yes, that's real. Now, if you say no and somebody continue to pursue you, that prior to 1975, that used to be called
The chase.
the chase.
The chase.
And that
Agreed.
is something that women used to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Women used to enjoy when men chased them.
Mm-hmm. True.
Tell me, say a lie, me I tell.
No, it's true. No lie.
Depends on which man.
Here you know.
Yes, of course.
When I hear you talking about they have got to be prostitute and whores and low life, because nobody go into a man's house and raid his refrigerator.
What?
Where did that come from?
Who is that person talking to me now? Is your mother?
Bro.
No, mommy. 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 Mommy.
Trust me, she
Hi,
knows,
Anthony.
She know about man. Trust me. What is it now?
You come, mommy.
Uh-huh.
You come from a different generation. You don't know the generation of vipers, you know, mommy. You come from a different generation. You don't know the woman, you know what it is, a different thing going on, you know, mommy. Mommy.
Like I said,
hold on, mommy.
you're gonna get the results out of the type of women that you surround yourself with. And if you said that you are a respectable person, then you shouldn't be associated with some type of women. Those women that you're talking about.
M1
Well, there's
Abrams.
nothing called type of woman, you know. There's no
Princess
type.
Rose doll.
Oh,
There's no
yes,
type of woman. Like what type? What are the types?
Oh, yes, There
What
are
are the
types of women.
Tell me what are the types
Remember
of
what you
women?
said? There are ladies and then there are ladies.
So,
Not true, because just like how you have man and you have male. Not every male is a man and not every man is a male. And nowadays, you don't know what them is because them all dress up in a frock now.
Hi,
all right,
Graslyn.
that's how we will for things in our one now.
All right,
Me
now.
tell her, say, woman, mommy, you set me on because me say, woman go a man yard and thief them things, go in them fridge, go thief, go in them cupboard, go thief.
No, but
Okay, so that's a statement. Hold on, mommy. I'm a man.
Hi,
That's a
Pikachu.
statement of fact. That's not speculation. Many
Zatan.
men have experienced it.
But let me ask you a question. Why is it that you keep on inviting women that you have to go get car locked to put on by your refrigerator? That is crazy.
So what do you think we should do? We should ask them for a police record first before inviting them home?
No, but you, as a man, should have an instinct about the type of woman that you're inviting home.
Right. So it's the man's fault. It's not the woman's fault for her to be stealing. She don't do it.
Something like I said, you should choose the type of woman that will not come into your house, because if you have to be
Right.
putting on locks to your home, then you know that there is a possibility that you're inviting such a one to your house.
Right, mommy. So it's the man's fault.
I didn't say that it was the man's fault. I did not say that. I said you
What's
should
that?
have.
Right. So it's my fault. So it's my fault.
Well, then guess what happened? Hey, it is what it is.
No, mommy. No, man. We are reason, man. We are reasoned out, man. Because we are so accustomed to blaming men for everything that even when the woman wrong, are the man fault. Right, mommy?
That's not how I feel. Two people can be wrong. You
But I
can
know
be
you
wrong,
say-
and I can be wrong. Okay, but what I'm saying is, if you choose to
Hi,
invite
Jacqueline.
a woman to your house, I'm sure around the neighborhood, she has a reputation and what have you. And then therefore, if you know that, you shouldn't be inviting her to your house.
True.
Okay, so we don't live in an era again, mommy, where you choose women from your neighborhood. You can choose women from another parish, another country.
Well, guess what? You don't just go.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
No, you get informed.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Mommy, let me ask you something.
About her character. What do you know about this woman before you go and invite her home? And you want me to tell you something? Okay, you invite a woman home, you don't know where she's been, and she come and she give you sexual STDs, sexual transmitted disease. Then what do you have for yourself? You're wrong for inviting her there.
But mommy, do you think your husband can give you a STD?
You know something? Yes, your husband can give you an STD, and
Hi,
if he
Jacqueline.
does, then you know what to do with that thing.
Thank you, Jacqueline, sweetheart.
Mommy.
I'm watching the video. Sorry,
Mommy,
sweetie.
do you have a car?
About Bobbitt?
Mommy, do you have a car?
Of course I have a car.
And you drive?
As a matter of fact, I have two.
All right. So you know when you go in that car tomorrow morning, you can crash and dead?
Anything is a possibility.
But you
Anybody.
still have a very
guess
nice
what
car,
happened?
right?
But guess what happened? I pray and I ask the Holy Spirit to guide me before I
Right.
leave my home. So I don't expect that.
So you can do the same thing when you're going to have sex. Pray and ask the Lord to guide you and not to make you get the STD. Because everything we do in life is a risk.
No.
Yeah,
And then again, guess what happened? I know of people
But-
who have had, hold on. There is one athlete that I know that has AIDS. And his wife was a Christian. And guess what happened? Neither her nor the unborn baby ever had anything, related to AIDS. So guess what happened now? She was praying, she was keeping herself pure, but God himself will protect you. And listen, if you don't believe that, then guess what now? I don't know if you can't believe God, who can you believe?
All right, before we go, mommy, I want to talk to you about something, right? I want you to help me out with something here. You sound like an elderly person, and so you would know what I'm talking about. Am I correct when I say in the 1960s and in the 1970s, Women enjoyed the chase. Women like when a man look a woman the first time. Women were so dignified that a man can't just come to them and look them the first time and then say yes. Them have to say no a couple times and the man have to keep chasing after her. Isn't that so?
Well, I
Yes.
don't know about that, because guess what happened?
Really?
My husband had a very hard time with me because I was just not up to nobody chasing me. You don't chase people. You go and you find yourself a young lady.
Hi,
and
Deb.
if she likes you, then of course, she would entertain you.
But when your husband look at you the first time, you did just open up and say yes to him?
Of course not.
Right.
Thank
You know
you.
that me talk about?
Thank you.
But these people now say if you go the first time and she say no, you must leave her alone. Because if you continue, then that's sexual harassment.
Wow.
Honestly, there's a way to do
But
everything.
that's exactly right. There is a way to do things, and if you find out that she is entertaining you, then she like you. But if she keep on giving you signals that she don't like you, leave her alone.
True.
But that's not the
Agreed.
rule.
Agreed.
That's not the rule.
Agreed.
What's the rule?
What? Yes,
The
it
rule is
is.
that you mustn't make any unwanted sexual advance. And so we have to now have some kind of, what do you call it, something? We have to have a crystal ball. We have to be psychic now to know that before we approach a woman, we
I'm
have
the
to know whether
East.
she wants our advance or not.
Okay, Monster 12 TV. What's
will
up?
give you, trust me, women always give men a signal that they like the person.
Agreed.
Trust me, if you are making advances to me, you will
You
know
know.
because I
True.
will give you the signal. You understand
True.
what I'm saying?
All right, so let me ask you this then. Are you aware that there are many married couples today who, when they first met, the woman hated the man, she didn't like him?
Well, that's what I said. I said to you, trust me, you don't know if
No,
that
no,
was
ma'am, no, ma'am, that's not what you said. No,
There
miss,
is
that's not
no
what
way.
you said.
If you didn't, hold on. There is no way.
I don't want you to, hold on,
Hi, Lyric.
hold on. This conversation will be useless if you don't admit to certain facts. I am stating certain facts, and whenever I state a fact, all you do is try to rebut me. You must admit when I am right. You must say, yes, you are correct.
If I don't like a man,
I am in America, okay? Just remember that. America. I'm not in a third world country. I'm in America. You know, where they go by rules and laws and regulations. And one of the laws has been broken. And I continue to get ads even when I'm smoking a big egg spliff. Good? Okay.
I can get rid of him easy. But
Thank
I'm not talking about you, miss. I'm not talking about you.
And I'm just a little.
Ma'am,
Hi,
I am
Taylor.
not talking about you. I'm talking about, generally speaking, there are many women who meet a man and hate his guts at first.
True?
And it is through a process of pursuing her and persuading her that he convinced her and she now get to like him and today they married, have children together.
Hi, Abri.
Well,
I
Thank
want
you
to
for
tell you
joining
that's-
us.
If that's a factor or not.
No. Sometimes the case that you're talking about is because sometimes people see an advantage. So what happened? They decide, I'm gonna do
Oh,
this
yes,
because
Brandon.
the person have money. You understand what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Oh,
Hi,
man, that's
Abri.
something different now, man.
He's
Me
rubbing
state a
his
fact,
head.
man. You know, just agree with the fact, man. Me don't like debate people who just a debate for debate's sake, you know, and I rebut me. Because it's going to be pointless. It's going to be pointless. And the truth is the truth. And the truth is that it was once, this is an irrefutable truth, you know. Hello?
Just hang up the phone because you're gone.
Yes, I'm getting some disturbances there. Gemma Stone.
Thank you, Isaac. That's why the hate is real, Isaac.
All right, so Gemma Stone that. So people, let me tell you something. The facts are the facts and we can't go around the facts. There was once a time, prior to 19, let me see, because even up to the 1980s,
1980s.
it was the norm for men to chase women.
To chase women. He's telling
it
the
was called
truth.
The chase.
He's telling the
women
truth.
Enjoyed the chase.
Hi, Christine.
Now it is that same thing that used to be called the chase.
Yes.
That we are now calling sexual harassment. So what they're saying is that once you look at a woman and she said no the first time, if you continue to pursue her, that's sexual harassment. But
what do you think, guys? Do you agree?
Here today would not have been here if our fathers did not sexually harass our mothers. Meaning, if our fathers never pursue with mama, if when we pursue with mama the first time, no foul where they are today I live. When we pursue with mama the first time and say, hi, beautiful, she don't pay no mind, she kiss her teeth, him walk her down, him run her down, him go to workplace every evening. Men used to go to women's
Come on, let's be honest.
Or their place of work or wherever.
I'm just putting in the charger.
Every evening when they come from work, the man out there each up so wait for her. And when she walk out, he walk up beside her.
It's true.
You think you can do that now? That is now stalking.
Stalking!
That is now called stalking.
It's true.
You can't do that again.
It's
but
true.
But those same men who used to go to woman workplace.
I have to charge the phone.
Every evening in their workplace, I live with her son because I like her.
Yeah. He's talking
Today
facts.
They are happily married with children.
Hi, Christine.
Those are the facts.
It's true.
And we can't go around the facts.
It's true.
The facts are the facts. You see me? All right. So who else want to challenge 119?
Yeah, that's a good thing. You know, he's talking the truth.
119 now because 119 doesn't talk facts.
I like what he's saying, you know.
And facts 119.
He's funny.
Sashel, you want to come talk to him? Come, Sashel. Come and talk to him.
And it's entertaining, you know.
Sashel now coming up.
Look, let me show you him. Let me show you him. Look. Look.
All right.
You see his all right? You see his all right?
Well, I can't say, but you're correct, sir. Yeah, man. That's what I said, man. You're not. You see, it's the color we have on now. That clash with the background, so I can't even see the name them, you know. All right. Good
Thanks
night,
for watching, guys.
Thank
Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just about laughter and entertainment. And we're just getting a man's point of view.
When them come good in man.
And I think he's so funny.
When they tell them, say, not no name sexual harassment, not no name sexual harassment, not no name so. Is an go to my bed, 119 go to your bed. Is a woman that say that, you come with me? Sexy, yeah man, sexy. Sexy, you come with me? I want somebody to go to my bed with you now. I'm not challenging you. I'm supporting you. Yeah, man, for real. Yes, man. Not only no sexual harassment, man. Feminists invent that, man. Because they want to marginalize, man. Emasculate men.
True.
Turn man in a quashi.
True. Exactly.
Sexual harassment.
I agree
all
with
right.
him.
So what come talk to me now?
It's true. They're trying to de-emasculate the black man. The man.
Come and you can join.
And you fool woman, you know, keep on agreeing to it.
Person ask me if me not go on the bed. Come and join me, please.
A man is supposed to be a man.
So we can go to bed together. Da-da-dee-da-da-da. All right, no, Andreen Tolo, come talk to me. Da-da-dee-da-da-da.
It's true. A man is supposed to be able to be a man in his household. Okay, since when is the woman the head of the household?
Yeah.
So what happened to the man?
It's a massive thing in the United States.
That's what they do in America.
When you're working in government institutions in the United States,
the man cannot be the head of the household.
I know about New York, because you know every state different. You actually have to do sexual harassment classes, you know. It's mandatory, you know. You have to go to sexual harassment classes. Papa Jesus. Andrine, where you say?
Good night.
Good night, Andrine. How are you?
I'm fine. What do you refer to as sexual harassment?
Boy, I mean,
A man look like I
well,
think when the person touch you, that should be sexual harassment.
no, when you see Andrine, that's the thing. Because that's assault. And assault is a criminal act. If you,
But you have the sexual harassment law passed recently.
yes,
I
but
work
the
at the
assault law, but the sexual harassment law is not as serious as the assault law. So why would you go for sexual harassment and not assault? That's what I'm saying to you, that there are already laws on the books
True.
to deal with everything
True.
we have called sexual harassment.
True.
Because I'm
but
on touch you.
it recently passed because I work at the Jamaica Printing Service and we have
I
the
know it
law came
passed,
out.
I know it passed, but it's a waste of time. We're just following America, trying to do everything with America, because America turned the world upside down. America,
Well,
America,
the way
remember,
all you were
America thinks a
speaking,
man to married man.
the way all you were speaking and say first time these men used to have to run behind woman. Well,
He did not say that.
I would see it as sexual harassment as long as the person don't touch you. But it happens still. It still happens, but not as often.
Andrine, listen to what I'm saying to you and listen to me good.
Mm-hmm.
If a man see you and
Yeah.
touch you, that's assault.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
criminal act. He can be arrested for it.
Okay.
Right. So there's no need for no sexual harassment. So that means that those the words when the man has said to you. So they might charge you with sexual harassment because of your words. Because if he touch you, it's assault.
Salt. Thank you.
So why do we need another law?
Thank you.
Why do we need to reclassify things to make it look like, boy, them money are some predators? We are some old positive vagabond. All we want to do, when we see woman, all we want is sex. Every time we make an advance towards a woman, a sex we want. And so we are paying for enough. Like man, we don't want families. We don't want children. And just sex we want. Listen to me, Andrine. Now make them fool up here.
They not fool me up.
Yes. So me there to open up your eyes. Anybody want any clarification for what I talk about tonight? You know, come and talk to me. Me can explain it all. No name sexual harassment. Eh?
I have that problem and I have it at work too.
Tell me about it.
But you say it's not sexual harassment, it's assault.
Them touch you?
Of course.
Right, that's assault. If somebody touch you and want somebody put them on fire, it's assault.
It even caused me not to go in some of the departments at work.
Alright, so how you gonna deal with that now?
We just stay out of them way.
Alright? You want me to give you a way to deal with it?
Yes.
Alright. We live in modern times now, where there's technology for almost everything. So when you're going into one of those departments, you carry your camera phone. I'm sure you have a camera phone.
Yeah, because them are going to deny it. You're right, because they are going to deny it.
Actually, you can depend on 119, You just carry your camera phone and you keep on your camera. That's all you need to do to deal with that situation.
You know, I think about it, but me say me not go back that way, so I don't think that person, well, I avoid the person and I think I don't speak to him anymore. So
have you ever reported him to your superiors?
No, I don't report it because I dealt with it myself.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I want to know if you understand what I'm saying.
I told the supervisor, informer supervisor about it. And I even tell him that I was not going to come back to his department because of his staff. And he was saying that is rude and he shouldn't have done that. But you see, when you're working in an environment and you're a very good worker, and you go to some person and tell them what they did, they don't want to do anything about it.
Yes. Well, what I would have
You're
want
new.
is for any woman out there who has been so-called sexually harassed, come and talk to 119 tonight. If you have been sexually harassed at your workplace or anywhere at all, come and talk to 119. So, Andrine, listen to me now. What I'm about to say to you is this.
Mm-hmm.
I am aware that you have some despicable man out there. You have some nasty, dirty man out there. When you're in your work, and you might try sabotage you out of your work, you cannot sleep with him.
And mind you, all of them live with their woman or wife.
Yeah, that's another argument. But what I'm saying to you is that for those men who are doing them something there are other rules and other laws that can be applied to that, such as the blackmail law. Um, and of course, as I said to you, a solution to that is just to use technology and record them.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying, Andrew?
Oh, I didn't see the
Yes,
comments,
I
guys.
understand.
I'm
I
sorry. It
went
was
through so much of
stuck.
that
I'm
when I was
sorry,
much
guys.
younger. And one of the time, I escaped by getting raped. The person said to me, come here, man. I give something to give one of my cousin, and him hold on for my hand. And he said to me, no worry yourself, man. Me and mother a friend. That him said to me, you know. You see when him said me and mother a friend, I didn't know what to say, but me just said to him, say, me I go tell mommy. And you see the minute me say me I go tell my mother, him leg off of me and the fastest, cause me a fret now, you know.
About how old were you at when this happened?
I was in primary school. I was in
Oh,
St. Catherine at the time, and I wanted to left so bad. I was so happy when I left. I know
so that
that
means
I am an adult now, and I go down there and I have my kids. Sometimes I see them, and I just have to shake my head because they cannot touch me now.
yes. All right, you see all that something now? You have a thing for that. The law for that. There's a law for that in Andrew. It's called sexual grooming.
I'm telling you that it's not like it's just one person. It happens so often.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
not
you're a
telling you.
child.
One
You're
of
a
them even
child.
boxed me.
Huh?
One of them even boxed me one of the night because it's like he held on to my hand and I tell him leg off of my hand and the minute me said tell him to leg off of my hand, him box me. And I go up and I tell my uncle them and him and my uncle them the inner big cussing and thing. I'm a pray to God for me hurry up and graduate to leave down there.
Wow.
That's one of the reasons why I kind of hate country. But now that me get big and I have my kids them, I kind of feel a little better going down there.
You have some big grey back man. We have prey upon little picnic. And I'm telling you, these men, back in the day when Jamaica was running the right and proper way, they would be mobbed and shot to death. We don't do them
Well,
something again.
I have one daughter and I have three sons. And well, I don't know. If nobody ever trouble my daughter, I don't know what I do. She's 19 though.
Yeah, guys. So I just wanted to play those two lives, right? And this was 11:09. Thank you. I just wanted to play because it was very entertaining. 11:09. And again, we like to bring a little info your way where you can, learn something as well about, sexual harassment, you know, even though, he's just talking, but you you can at least decipher that what he's saying makes sense, right? And you know about, the differences between sexual harassment, sexual assault, um, blackmail, and there's all kinds of laws, right, that he's actually talking about. And that's all under all of those violation laws, right? Sexual violation laws. So then why add sexual harassment as another one. Right. So I think that was very informative. And again, on I'm a Rasta for Life, hi Cairo, the shepherd. We'd like to bring, content that's informative and, content that you can get something from other than doing the usual regular stuff. As you can see, we had to do a lot of blocking and deleting because these guys, when I come on, they go crazy. But it's good for the algorithms. You guys remember to subscribe. You new ones? Yeah. Reva. Thank you, Reva, darling. Having a clean heart and always keeping the creator right here. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Ingrid. Thank you, Pugsley. Thank you, darling. I'm everybody's mommy. It's nice. Yeah, we had to delete a whole lot of these crazy ones. Hey, Debs. Right, that's exactly who he is. Yes, Debbie, that's who he is. But on this occasion, I just like the video, but you're 100% right. That's him. It's funny. But I just like this video, Jacob, what's up? Christina. Yes, Debbie, darling. Abri, thank you for joining us. Lanisha, thank you, sweetheart. Abri again. Thank you for joining us again, Abri. Don't forget, I'm your girl. I'm your mommy, your auntie, your nanny, your grandmother, wherever. I love you guys. I really do. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Lanisha Hister, you so pretty too, girl. We're all beautiful black women. Aya. Thank you, Aya. You too. We're all angels. Don't forget, once you're over here, you've got to remember the ones who get to be here are angels too. Please don't forget it. And don't forget to subscribe. Lyric. Hi, darling. Elizabeth, that's my daughter's name. That's my mother's name. Yeah, Elizabeth. That's the Queen of England's name, too. Debbie Debs, that's one of my moderators. Carlos, my darling, that's my other moderator. He's just in the background being quiet, just watching the scene. Those are my slayers. Ingrid came on, Debbie them came on, Carlos them, Vicky and them. Hey, Jacqueline, I think you're beautiful too. Knock, knock, who's there? I'm crazy. Zathan, what's up? Pikachu. Grasslin. Brittany, what's up, girl? Princess Rose Doll. M1. Abrams. Hello.
The danger with mob justice is that sometimes the wrong persons get it.
Abri. Risha. Other guys were here, but they got, taken off by Ingrid because she's not the one. Ingrid, darling. Save state. No, Ingrid is just like a maniac. I tried with her, but she's just... And when she's with Debbie and Carlos and them, she's out of control, as you can see. When she's around, y'all better be on your best behavior. Because Ingrid is not normal. I tried to beat her at it, but she's already there. She's already, as you can see, she's not the one. Debbie tries, but Ingrid is right in the first lead. You know, she's the one with the baton, right? So it's like you can't get past her. She's a maniac. So when you see her, I'm begging you guys, be on your best behavior. Debbie tries, but Ingrid won't, you know, Ingrid is quick with the fingers. One vowel out of place, one noun, one verb, one anything, you're gone. Carlos is a bit slow. He tries to, you know, but he's just there, you know, doing his thing. When he catches up, he's good. But Ingrid is Speedy Gonzalez, yo. She just want to see one word out of place and you're done. There's nothing I can do. I cannot control her. Attack killer. I say I can't, you know, Ingrid let you go because she saw that I didn't pay you no mind. But if I responded to you, you wouldn't be here no more. Good, but I just said, you know, well, let me leave you alone because, you know, if you was watching me, you would know, right? So I just said, you know, he can watch me Sunday or one of those days, and then he'll get his answer. But Ingrid left you alone too because she knows, like, you know, leave him alone. Yes, that's it. Life with kick. Oh yeah, you're the one with the Rastafarian. Okay, how you doing, Ingrid, my darling? Okay, cow, boiler. No, you did not send me. If you sent me $100 through Super Chat, it would have showed up right here. Really, dudes? Is this necessary? Where's it at? I don't see it. Where is it? Where there? Where the super chat there for your $100? Where am I blind? Let me open up my eye. That's less than what I make an hour. Sit down. Sit down. Less. So I don't know what you think you're doing. Okay? That's less than what I make an hour. Are you mad? Who do you think you're talking to? Don't try to big. You know what? I should just block you now. If you did send me the $100, which I know you didn't, I'll send it back to you. But you gotta go. Right out, oh God. Like I talk to some fool on here. They take you off of my things. You think we block? Sorry. Now, if you did, I'm sorry, but you know what? Whatever. Take it back, whatever. Get a refund, whatever. But don't come over here with your nonsense. Like I'm gonna jump up and down like some guinea god. Shut up. Lion Zion, dress up yourself. Abri again. Ingrid, my darling. Gloria's there. Pedro Ilton, you go, girl. Okay. Gloria. Okay, best friends forever. Thank you, darling. So are you. You see all of these things we had to delete? Oh, my Lord. These people are crazy. Olivie, you're so pretty too, darling. And this one, 5673. I love your ring. I love them too. That's why I have them on. Gloria, darling, how are you, sweetheart? Okay, my darling, 5673. It's my birthday. That looks Ethiopian, but I can't. It looks kind of. Happy birthday, darling, and I hope and pray that the Lord guides you and protects you and keeps you in his loving arms on this wonderful birthday. Ours was Saturday. Debbie's was yesterday. Okay. Mine was Saturday. Debbie's was Sunday. And yours is today. Happy birthday, darling. We're Aquarians, right? 'Cause we rock. Don't forget. Brandy, I'm telling you, girl. Hi, Clara. To 7. Okay, I don't know what a Rastafarian is because I'm not a Rastafarian. I'm a Rasta for life. Brandy, thank you for watching, guys. Joel Hall. Oh, well, your message was deleted. I don't know why. Gracie, 1-1. D is in David, 7. What's up? Say my name. It's Gracie. Hi, Gracie. Code. Get off YouTube Shorts, Grandma. You know what? Code. I won't. Oh, God. If I'm bothering you, go talk to your grandma if she's alive and kicking. Because my grandchildren love their grandmother and they're just so happy that she's alive and kicking. Okay? All right. And they have nothing to do with YouTube. So don't bring anything into when it comes to grandma because I have grandchildren. Okay? Who love their grandmother. The only thing is they don't call me grandma. They call me lovely. Lovely. You're just jealous. Let me go in the dark. Lila. I know, darling. That's why the hate is real. Lila, this is what I'm trying to show. That's why the hate is so real. Because when they see this, they just get all upset. You know, big old man things. Sam, Parker, you got that za. Real name, hidden. Hello. Can you say hi? Lila, I did, darling. Yeah, Lila, girl. Jenny, Barbara, beautiful girls. Aren't we just gorgeous? Gian, we're beautiful black women. Don't let no one take that from you, girl. Old, young, grandma, grand whatever, grand aunt, grand cousin, grand whatever, sister, whatever. Don't let no one make you feel less than the beautiful person, the beautiful woman. Black, white, pink, orange, green, whatever you is. Don't let no one take that from you. On social media. You be confident about yourself and know that you're beautiful. And when you get to the grandma stage, you even beautifuler. I need glasses. Brianni, YouTube.
But some of these men sometimes, somebody think they better do things.
Alden. Bradley Carr. Anytime. Lalo. But I already have grandchildren and they're mine, so I don't think I should adopt anymore. My grandchildren are very, very protective of their lovely. Nicola, I told you I got my grandchild. I'm not, no, but if you want me to be your grandma, on YouTube, you have to call me lovely. My grandchildren call me lovely. They don't call me grandma. Lovely. Lovely. That's what they call me. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, that's my grandma name. Lovely. My grandson, that's all he knows. He don't know nothing about grandma, nanny. He'll just he will say, that's my grandmother. But he don't call me grandma. He calls me my sweet, beautiful, darling grandson. He's 12. He calls me lovely. Now I'm training my granddaughter. I'm training my granddaughter to do the same thing. She's not going to call me grandma, nanny, and all of that. No. She going to hear her brother call me lovely, and she going to be like, oh, okay, that's lovely. All right. And the two of them going to be calling me lovely, because that's the name. Good? Okay. Nicola. Evil cat. Meow. Him, Sigma, are the Cleveland Guardians good? No, they ain't. Brandy Young, I got your El Bozo. Ooh, do I got your bozo? I didn't know that your mom, the clown, was also with Bozo. Barb, say hi, Quinn. You are amazing. I love me my Quinn girl. I watch all her movies. Yes, I do. What? Oh, she's a slayer. Ah, thank you, cat lover. You think I'm stunning, huh? Booby. The hate is real, let me tell you. Nelly, what's up? Bella. I don't ignore the people that's watching me. Are you crazy? Ronald. I don't know if you think I'm a bro. You listen up, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, Ronald. Whatever it is. Hopefully it's, in my best interest, but whatever. Anyway, thank you for joining me, Ronald. Thank you, Bella. So are you. Yes, darling, you are just as pretty and beautiful as the host. Hey, Blazing Trend. I'm not going to ignore you guys. Julian Pryor. Interesting name. Princess, my darling Rose doll. See all the messages we had to delete? Let me see. Over Simplifications Studios. Hello. Thank you for watching. You see the message then? No, sir. Because I'm not putting up with it. Yeah, Princess Rose doll, let them know what's up. Right. You see what we have to do to get peace?
Little girl then. All you want to do.
You just have to delete them and ignore them because they're trolls. Nadine. They're trolls and they come on to distract. So you don't be rude. You just delete and move on. That's all. Because they want a response. You don't give it to them. Life with Carson. How you doing, darling? Thank you for watching Life with Carson. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Because I can't go up no more. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to greet you. All of you new ones. If you want me to be your grandma, you gotta subscribe. It's the truth. I'm not gonna be your grandma for free. And you're gonna give me some real super chats, not no fake ones, okay? Okay, good. Anywho, thank you for watching me. Tomorrow is Mixie and Messy. I don't know what we're gonna do for Mixie and Messy, but we're gonna think of something. Again, thank you for watching me, and I appreciate the love. Be blessed and stay blessed, and always remember the Father, the Creator, the Architect of your life.